ones go production.
Anyways.
Well, clones
As
and
you
shit
do.
in Hollywood,
As
you
you
know.
do. Oh, I'm sorry. She died in 2019. I should be nicer.
Why?
Rest her soul.
Why should
I
you be
don't know.
nicer? Because there's dead?
I don't know. I'm haunted on a regular basis. I don't need to make
This
it
is
worse.
true. This is true.
I heard somebody sigh on the end of my bed while I was reading earlier. I'm upset about it. Yeah.
Somebody sat on my
Fucking
bed
Alicia.
last week.
Oh, really? Damn,
Yeah.
son.
I was trying to go to
How
bed.
heavy were they? Were they heavy?
They were pretty heavy. My feet sunk, and I thought it was Allie and the baby, and I rolled over, and nobody was in the room. And I was like,
fuck.
and I said, "Go away! I'm trying to sleep." And then I rolled back over, and I'm like, it was about 5 minutes later, and it did it again. And I just kicked my feet, and I was like, "Oh."
Holy shit, dude. You think
You are
that's the shadow
braver
figure?
than I am in terms of ghosties because
It wasn't a
I
shadow.
just try and pretend like it doesn't happen.
Has that ever
Sometimes I'm
happened
like,
to you,
"Hey."
Alicia?
Somebody sitting on the end of my bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was my grandpa. I told you that story. Like right after my grandpa died, it was like a comforting sitting on the end of my bed like he used to do when I had nightmares. But no, I've never had that feeling in my room, but I keep hearing shit lately, which is fun.
In the condo before this one, that happened to me once, and then it happened to Angie. And Angie is how can I put this? She doesn't believe in jack shit when it comes to this stuff. So it happened to her, and her telling me that was like, wow. Really? She goes, I felt it. There's nothing there. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't like it. Okay. Cool.
Oh man.
Leave it to us to go from romantic comedy to spooky.
I know. The three of us. I love it.
Lights go down, curtains drawn, time to set the scene. David, Alicia, Kevin on the mic, breaking down the movies you love, day or night, from the classics to the blockbusters, brand new. Every Monday they've got the real review. The real verdict, grab your seat, it's showtime. Popcorn's ready and the takes are prime. Action, drama, horror, comedy, no scripts unturned. The Real Verdict Podcast, where the spotlight burns. So dim the lights, let the credits roll. It's the real verdict, time to know.
Everybody, it's the Movie Judge. I judge movies the way you judge people. I'm David.
I'm Alicia.
And I'm motherfucking Kevin.
Yes, and this is The Real Verdict. Today, we're going to review a movie that Alicia suggested, and I believe it's called Overboard. Is that correct, Alicia?
That is correct.
All right. Starring a young Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn.
Young Goldie Hawn, yes.
That's correct. Daddy does love Goldie Hawn. I'll say that
really,
right now.
I think the origins of their real life love story.
Is that
One,
right?
I think.
Yes,
I don't
that is
know.
where
I'm just
that's where they met.
because it's 1987.
Is it?
Is it actually where they met? Okay,
Yes.
I love that. It's
Holy
a fun
crap.
fact even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. But
Yeah.
I give this movie,
Mm.
what kind of candy do I want to go with? I give this movie 4 Reese's Pieces.
Reese's. Oh my God, Sierra says Reese's. You give it 4? What's the
Yep.
matter with you?
Terrible movie.
Oh.
Terrible
All
movie.
right, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 pieces of licorice because I
Ooh, I
have
love
fond
licorice.
memories of this movie I was worried it wasn't going to hold up, but I still have a special place in my heart for it, even though I do have some critiques that I'm sure Kevin will cover. But
Well, I know who my prosecutor is, and I know who my defense is. So let's get it on. I mean, let me just tell you what I thought about it real quick. I'm going to give this movie a 6.5. And the reason why I'm giving it a 6.5 is because the nostalgia that came with it, it brought back a lot of memories when I first saw it when I was a kid. And I saw it, I'm sure, Alicia, I saw it when it came out. I'm not sure if you saw it when it came out. You might have been, might be before you were born. Yes, exactly. See? And watching the movie again.
I did watch it young.
I watched it again, had good feelings about it. I thought if this exact movie were to play out today, it would probably not do well. But I had good feelings about it. It had a nice touch to it. You can tell there's a lot of, what do you call it? That chemistry. It was real, and it worked. But let's get started. Okay.
The origins of their love story.
Absolutely. Katerina. Okay. Let's begin. Let's start with the prosecution. Let's start with Kevin, please, sir.
No, we got to do the movie summary first.
Yeah, God, yes. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey.
People are like, what's this movie?
Go ahead. Summarize, young lady.
So, yes, like David said, we are watching Overboard or talking about it today, rather. It's a romantic comedy about a spoiled heiress named Joanna Staten, played by Goldie Hawn, who falls off her yacht, gets amnesia, and is convinced by a widowed carpenter named Dean Prophet, Kurt Russell, that she is his wife, Annie, and servant, essentially, for their 4 sons. So that is kind of the summary of the movie.
Beautiful. Well said.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes.
Good job. I love it.
Thank you. So that the people aren't confused. I mean, you've had however many years this movie has been out to watch it, so get on it, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't get on it.
That, and you've had a whole week to watch it. So
I'm guessing those born before 2000 have probably seen this movie. That's what I'm guessing.
An hour of 40 minutes of wasted time.
It's
Kevin, let me ask you, did you see this when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did. I watched it young. I thought it was great. I think I was like preteen.
Me too.
And
Me too.
When she comes into the yacht and it almost looks like she's not wearing anything, and I was just like, oh, when I was a kid. Yep. I was like, look at that. And I was still like now when I just watched it last week, I was like, oh, look at that.
It's Goldie Hawn, bro.
I mean, Christmas Chronicles, she's still got it.
She's great. Goldie is fantastic. Yes, she is.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Look, the acting was great by Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Mm-hmm. Everybody else
sucked. Yeah, that was
everybody.
Yes. Preaching to the choir, sir. That was wonderful what you just said. I was going to say that.
It felt slapsticky and overacted, like specifically her husband.
Yeah,
that guy,
partying it up on the yacht with his
Mr. Stapleton,
with his hookers and blow, if you will.
Yeah, and the fact that he had the Coast Guard bringing him out to her after he just committed a crime by lying to her and essentially talking her into having sex with him.
That was the part that was problematic and that I was worried was not going to hold up. Like, essentially, he kidnapped an adult woman.
Right. That's pretty
Even
much.
though we love Kurt Russell and we love the love story that unfolds in this, it's still 100% a crime.
I mean, I don't even know if I like the love story to begin with. Like the way, like if it was more like if it was natural or whatever. Like, so,
but
like,
that's the whole point. They would have never
natural,
met.
Kevin?
True.
They would have never met.
I get,
paths would have crossed.
I get it. But like, she still has her wits about her, and she's like, I was short, fat, and a slut. And I'm like, you don't have any clothes there. What are you thinking is happening, lady? Like,
exactly. Yeah.
And
she
then
should have figured this out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the fact that he didn't need any paperwork other than to say that she had a birthmark was fucking wild to me. I was like, what the fuck? Um,
They were just
But
trying to get rid of
again,
her.
of
right,
the
because she was.
times, like, do you think that would have been legitimate in 1987? Maybe it would have been.
I mean, it probably was in '87. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you
That
would
and
think.
she was spoiled and annoying as shit, so they were probably like, "Oh fuck, somebody wants her?
No,
Perfect.
they were definitely like that. Like the security guard was like, "I'm gonna take her. Oh my god,
Please, yeah. Get her out of my
get
fucking
the
hair."
fuck out of here!" But I do like this because it ties in from the beginning to the end. One thing that I did like is when she's on the phone with her mom and she's talking about how she wants a kid. And then her
Mm.
mom's like, "But then you wouldn't be the baby." And she's like, "Oh, I suppose you're right." And then she connects with his children pretty deeply, really quickly too. And
Mhm.
then there she figures out who she is and she's back on the yacht and the therapist is there. And she gets up and just grabs the plate and tries to serve it to everybody. And the therapist goes, "Can I ask you a question? What made you get up and grab that plate just now?" And she goes, "I just assumed that somebody might be hungry." He goes, "Oh, wow. That's good. I was hungry."
That was
That's what
pretty
I
good.
I
mean,
was
though.
like, "What the hell?"
It's that
Like,
1980s slapsticky comedy of
yeah,
just like kind of cheesy, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah,
But
and
I know
that
what you mean.
yeah, in that aspect it was fairly good. I will say about 20 minutes, half hour, probably somewhere in between 20 minutes to 40 minutes of the movie, Allie got up and started doing chores rather than watch the movie. She's like, "Fuck this movie."
Has she ever seen it before?
Never seen it before.
Oh, okay. Wow. So
She
that.
was born in
I was
'95,
gonna say,
so
was she
Mm.
inspired to clean because that's what he
I
told
mean,
Joanna that she does?
that's what I said, and she's like, "No, I could not watch. I needed to make myself busy because I could not watch that anymore." And I was like, "Yeah, I see it. I see it." So
Those are some good points, sir. Very good points. Absolutely.
yeah, and then the panties in his glove compartment, and then the friend like covers for him, and then he's like, "What? I'm trying to tell her the truth," and he's like, "You belong with her," and I was like, that was silly. That's
Bad
weird.
Billy Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. So I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the storyline. Like I like the acting of the two main characters. I thought it was cool how he took her out for her birthday and told her this story about these two lovers who died in the ocean. And then when he goes to rescue her and she's excited that he's coming back for her and he yells, "Catalina," or whatever.
Catalina.
Katrina.
Cat.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Either way. And he jumps into the
Arturo.
river. And yeah,
Yeah.
and then she
Yeah.
says
Yeah.
it and she jumps in. So I thought
Cute.
that was cute, but which is why I didn't go any lower than 4.
Still
I
pretty
didn't like
low.
the guy
Just
that
saying.
says, "It's been a crazy day at sea, sir." Like, shut the fuck up. Why do you have to say that?
The dumb face guy.
Yeah, dumb face guy.
Yeah, that's the
Exactly.
only way I could describe him.
Did not like that guy. Very annoying.
He's in a lot of movies where he just says some one-liners. Did you know that? That one
No, I
guy?
did not. I wish that were my job. I would love to do that.
It was all
Have some
80s and
people hate
90s,
on me.
late 80s, early 90s. He was in a few movies where he's just like saying something. I don't know, you know.
Yes, exactly that.
I think he's in Point
Um,
Break, actually. I think.
yeah,
I'm probably wrong.
you might be right. I'm terrible with actors' names and like associating them with certain movies.
Names for me
I
for
know that's
sure.
really the basic
Faces, yeah, faces. I could
part
be
of
like,
being
that
on
guy
this
is in
podcast.
this
But
movie. That's all I. That a lot of times, that's all I can really say.
but it is interesting, Kevin, what you said about this movie. Not like if it was done today, it wouldn't have necessarily done well, or maybe that was David that said that.
It was
But
David
did you guys know that they redid this movie
in
with
Yes.
Anna
2018.
Faris? And yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So I
I
actually
hadn't seen
didn't
it.
know that they ever redid this movie until I was looking it up to rewatch it. And again, guys, you can watch the full movie on YouTube for free. I don't know where you guys watched it. Where did you guys watch it?
Tubi.
Tubi.
I watched it
I
on
don't remember.
Amazon. I
Okay.
think.
So it is available for
Yeah.
you guys to watch relatively easily. But every time I looked it up, that one kept coming up first. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I watched the trailer for it, and it is pretty similar the way that they did it, except it's terrible. Like, this was not something that should have been redone. Why? Why
Yeah.
did they need to redo it? What was the
Right.
point?
It was the other way around, though, right? Wasn't it? The guy was the rich person.
Oh, maybe.
I think.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. I'm
I
pretty
saw
sure
her
that
in the
was.
hospital bed, so maybe you're right. But
Oh, okay, maybe.
either way,
I don't remember.
terrible.
I never saw it.
Except there wasn't the use of certain problematic language, like, Kurt Russell referring to her as the bitch and, stuff like that. So, I mean, I didn't like some of that part. And at first I was kind of like icked by Kurt Russell's character. I thought he was very vulgar and just kind of like
The way he treated
looking
her
for
when he
easy help. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
terrible. And that part I was like, I overlooked as a kid. I just remembered it being a cute love story that I used to watch with my grandma when I would go and visit, and I have that fondness associated with it. But certain things I was like, oh, that's not okay. But I rated it as highly as I did because of the nostalgia, because of
Right.
how the story ends, because of those little awe moments that are not rare, but seem to only be in old movies. Like, I don't know. We talked about this last week with The Burbs. There's just like a certain charm to movies filmed in this time period that movies today don't have. Like when the kid gets poison ivy and she like is helping him with it, or when they're like playing in the kitchen and she sprays them with the hose. Like just really like warm and fuzzy family moments that were nice to see, especially because when you think about it, those kids probably really missed having a maternal figure in their life as well, which is why they so easily bonded to her. And it brought out something nice in her. Like her character development is obviously the coolest part of the movie, as she goes from
Right.
being a
I
spoiled
really think that's
rich
the point
bitch
of the
to
movie.
Yes.
to being it's the moral of the story, if you will.
Yeah.
Well,
That money
she was
can't
miserable in the very
necessarily buy you
beginning.
happiness. Yeah. You
Yeah.
She
can
was
have all the money
absolutely
in the world,
miserable.
but your husband's still gonna invite over a bunch of hookers the minute you fall off a boat.
I
Yeah.
think it was the most fucked up part is that he
Left her.
He didn't
went
seem to
and
care at
left her.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw an opportunity. Also, the best part about that was it's not his money. It's her money.
Yeah.
I know.
So
And then
what
she's
the
like,
fuck was he doing?
Did you tell them? Yeah, they're making Christmas lists right now.
Yeah, that you're right, Alicia. Her character arc was I guess the best part of it is you get to see someone who was miserable go into some sort of kidnapping and then somehow
Problematic
falls in
situation
love.
that we're just gonna
Absolutely.
overlook.
It's a kidnapping, man.
Also,
And
go ahead. I'm sorry.
go ahead. No,
A crime was committed. Yes.
big time. Big time.
Also, when she first gets to the house and she's cleaning the house, I'm like, first of all, cobwebs are dust. Why are you cutting them with scissors?
That's why it's funny. She has no idea how to clean.
I know. But like,
And
I don't
yes,
know.
cobwebs are basically skin cells,
Yeah, dog.
which is really gross. But those looked like spider webs to me. I'm just saying. If
I don't
they're
know. They were thick too. Yeah.
if they're thick
Well,
enough to
and
cut
they
with
were
What if
thick.
there were
scissors.
spider webs
Obviously.
and cobwebs? How about that? What if there
But
were...
that, and like, even if you are a single
me
dad
outside.
of 4 boys that's working full time, how do you let your house fall into that much disrepair?
Well,
Like,
he's
I don't
working
know.
full
you are
time
both
and he's
men.
working
You would
nights.
never live like that.
Right.
I would if I was working 2 jobs.
Really? Spider webs? Spider webs.
I mean, I have cobwebs down here,
Gross.
all over the
What's
place.
the matter with you? Clean your room. Jesus.
Oh, okay, Mom.
He had nothing to do with this. Maybe he did because he created me.
Well, the whole premise is she fired him and didn't pay him for the work he did, which was $600.
Yes.
Yeah, that would've pissed me off.
He was seeking revenge. He was looking to get back
Yeah.
what
So
he
he was going to
felt
make
That
her
was his
work
motive.
Yes.
as a quote unquote slave. He did use those words, if I'm not mistaken, to
Yeah.
get
yes,
his money
also
back.
problematic and
Right.
of the
Yeah.
times, I
Oh
guess
my God.
acceptable.
You get away with tons of stuff in the 80s. It's nuts. But
It's
yeah,
true.
so
That's
so
because
he did what he did.
that's because people didn't get offended by every little fucking thing.
That is
He-
true. Even movies that I've watched
saying.
that were filmed in like mid 90s, early 2000s make jokes and comments and stuff that would never land today.
Even The Hangover. The Hangover,
But
which was like
yes.
2009.
But I think that's why it's important to like, I don't know, hold on to the gift that is these time periods and these movies, because it's true. People are so sensitive now, and it's made us, I think, more of a bitter and, I don't know, curmudgeon-y society in some ways. Like, I think life is happier when you don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
And that's why I
Absolutely.
like little warm moments, like her spraying them and not taking herself seriously in that moment.
With
Yeah,
the
you're
frickin'
making the
plates
kitchen a
fucking
fucking
glued to her
mess.
hand.
That was
Yes.
hilarious.
It was so cute that they kept pranking each other and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you could take yourself seriously and be staunch and not want to get your house messy because God forbid you ruin an Instagram moment, or you make memories with your kids. Like, it's just, I don't know. I like that part, I guess.
Memories are definitely more important.
Yeah. And I
One
know
thing-
My opinion.
everybody gets offended by things, and hopefully our listeners aren't offended by me saying that, but it's true. Like,
I am
that's why
so
we wanted to
offended.
do an old movie throwback.
God,
Yeah.
Alicia. Fuck. I think that those kids, correct me if I'm wrong here, Kevin, because you're probably the only one on this panel that would know the answer to this. Kids actually do want discipline.
Yeah.
They do want it. And you can tell in this movie that's
They'll
exactly, she
act
gives
like they
them
don't.
discipline. Right. But they
And
wanted it because
it wasn't
Yeah.
until she stuck up for them at school when
Right.
they started to really be like, oh,
I really
wanna
like
keep
that
her
part
around.
because she became Joanna again in a defense mode for those children. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. That was a pretty cool part. However, I hated the kids in this movie. They sucked. They sucked.
They
I
did.
don't
You're
know. I
some
kind of liked
ghouls.
the little one with the turtle. He was kind of
Oh,
cute.
Pee Wee Herman? No, thank you. Terrible Pee Wee Herman. He did. It was horrible.
What do you mean?
It was so bad.
You know, but how many times do kids in life come up to their parents or aunts and uncles and grandparents and tell them something stupid or share some impression that they're really proud of? You got to act like it's the best thing you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, no, you're screwing the kid up. You got to tell him that sucks. You need to work on it. You need to help them. That's helping them. Because if you tell him, oh, here's a trophy, it's not going to work. He's going to stay at that terrible level, and he's never going to go up. You need to tell him that sucks, kid. Work on it. That's just how I see it. That's what my parents
work
did.
on it.
I didn't get
That's
participation trophies either.
Well, yeah,
What's
it's like kids getting participation trophies for everything that they do now.
No, don't do that. That's terrible. You're not helping them. You're hurting them. You're hurting them in life, damn it. Terrible Pee Wee Herman, son. Clunk right in the head. One time, just one time. It's 80s, right? Remember, you can do that.
Yes,
Anywho.
that is true. That is true.
I do think.
And I thought for some reason that her mom, like if you look at photos of her mom today, she looks a lot like Aunt Gladys.
Yeah, I thought that
Catherine
too.
Hellman. I
The
thought
hair.
for a second, I was like, is that young Aunt Gladys?
The hair, right?
It's
That-
not.
that
But if you
really-
look at photos of the two actresses like today, they do look very similar. I think partially because Catherine Hellman has gotten so much work done on her face. But based on what we've said about this movie, I'm curious to know everybody else's opinion on if you think it held up well and if you still like it, or if you're going to rate it as low as Mr. Prosecutor over there, because
I rated it at 4 because
Maybe
I'm never
mine is
watching
too
it again.
forgivably high, but yours is too low, sir.
It got 2 points for the acting of
Gryffindor.
Goldie Hawn and Kurt. It got 2 points for the couple of scenes that I thought were funny.
Thought were funny, right?
And then that's where it stopped. And I was like, I'm not going 5 or over because I'm not going to watch this again.
I knew. See, I was going to ask you that question. I knew that was the answer. I knew it. How about you, Alicia? If that thing pops up on the TV while you're flipping channels, are you watching it again?
I would watch it again, like in another, say, 10 years, just like for the sake of nostalgia. There are certain...
Next year, it's June 15th. It's
Maybe,
the Ides of
if I
June,
feel
and you're
like
watching TV, and you go back,
It has to be a movie that I feel like watching when it comes up. If it's a movie I've already seen.
So you're giving it an 8, but you're not going to watch it if it pops up? Is that what you're saying? I just want to
I would, if I feel like watching it in that moment, yeah.
What if
and
you don't
I felt like watching it when I suggested it for my old movie picks. So there you go.
All right. Okay. I will tell you, I rated it as a kid. I thought it was an 8. Solid 8. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Loved it. As an adult, a 4.5. And I broke those into, and I brought it to the 6.5 to where it lays today. I'm not going to watch it again, probably. If it flips on, I'm probably not going to watch it again. Like you say, depending on mood. If I'm so fucking bored that I might die, then I probably will watch it. But if I'm not that bored, then I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Those are my thoughts on it.
Couple of savages over here, guys. I need some help. Comment on Spotify or on this video if you see it on Instagram.
Do you support our ratings?
Apple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Apple?
Yeah, we own Apple.
You can't leave a comment on.
Well,
I guess you can leave it in your
Deezer.
rating, but
You can leave a review and say, I think David's right. That's what you can do. Do that now.
David is never right.
And don't side with Alicia just because she's cute as a button.
Oh my God. You know that's going to happen. Look at that. Jesus Christ. She's wearing a Friends sweatshirt, for God's sake.
No, it needs to be fair.
Cuter?
Okay, you guys made fun of me for my friends' love of Friends, okay?
I
For your
have
friends'
never.
love of
I
Friends?
have never.
You did. I think you responded with sassy Friends gifs.
Exactly, because you like Friends.
I know. It's a great show.
I like Chandler Bing, though. I do. Chandler Bing.
You don't like Chandler
No,
Bing?
I love Chandler.
Oh,
He was
okay.
my favorite character. I think. He was funny.
Yes.
I did not like
Still
Ross.
can't. Nobody likes Ross. I don't think anyone likes Ross. But he makes me laugh a lot. He's the king of the pivot.
He's funny. It's his character. It's just unbelievable. It's not believe. You can't believe that's an actual person. Do you know anyone like Ross out there?
Yeah.
Well, I think David Schwimmer is just like that because when they wrote the character of Ross, he was in mind for the writers. Yeah, so I think that is just David's. I think that's just how he is. And I'm fine. I'm making margaritas. Like, come on. He has his funny moments. Like, you're just so.
We can do a deep dive on that whole family. Him, Monica, their parents. Very unique characters. Hilarious. I love it.
It's true. But that's not what we're talking about today. So go watch Overboard. Let me know if I'm right and if it is a good romantic comedy throwback. I, of course, dragged my Kevin into it with me, and he said it was okay. Although he has been calling me woman and telling me to do like more chores as like a joke the last few days, and I'm just like,
Mr.
This is not how this is going to unfold. But definitely fun.
That's awesome.
I'm keeping my rating as it is, and I'm gonna buy a bag of licorice on the way home because now I'm craving that.
Well, now
I
want
question
licorice.
If this happened to you and someone tricked you into,
he should be in jail.
How would you feel once you realize, even if, let's say you did, like you fell in love with Kurt Russell, how would you feel after you realized that was not you? You were not Annie.
I mean, it depends on the time. Like today's brain, Alicia, I say fuck that and straight
She's
to
going
prison. That's
What about-
gaslighting
What
and
about 2 weeks ago,
abuse.
Alicia? How about
But like
happy-
1987, in a time where, you know, women were more complacent and had less of an opinion in that regard, and like even some relationships that I see today are very old fashioned and very, you know, segregated in terms of the divide of responsibilities and income and blah 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 blah. So it, like, if that had been the way that I was raised and a normalcy, I think I could look past it if I fell in love
What?
with that person. But today's
What?
Alicia, no. That's why I always say on my other shows that I would have gotten burnt at the stake if today's Alicia was in the 1800s. Like, she just couldn't have survived it. Or like me and my Kevin are rewatching Game of Thrones. I
Mhm.
couldn't have survived that. I'm too mouthy. Today's Alicia would not have been accepted. I would have been beheaded. So I mean, it just depends on which
Head on the stake?
version which version is in this situation.
How about
But
10,000
me,
downloads,
straight
Alicia?
straight to prison. Today's Alicia. Straight to prison.
How about 10,000 downloads, Alicia? How would she feel about it?
Straight to prison.
Okay.
That's today's Alicia. Come
Oh,
on,
that's-
David.
Hey, man, that was earlier today. That's been several hours.
Yes.
You have
It's
over
exciting
10,000
times.
now. So I'm just saying. Good
It's
job,
very
by the
exciting.
way. I think that's
Thank you.
fucking fantastic. And that show
Thank you.
absolutely deserves it. Great show
Thank
that
you,
you did.
friends. Thank you.
Daddy like.
I will share some updates with you guys off air, but I think that wraps up this episode, don't you think, Movie Judge?
Freaking lootly. Good job. And my final verdict, my real verdict, I find in favor of Kevin. Thank you, sir. I agree with you, sir. Even though it was 0.5 in her direction, I agree with Kevin. If you disagree with my verdict, let us know in the comments because we want to hear. We want to hear what you have to say. We care. We love you guys. All right.
We do.
That way.
And if you have a movie suggestion, send that our way as well.
Yes.
Yes,
Do that.
on the Instagram, The Real Verdict.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye, everybody. Our next movie is going to be. Oh, I can't tell you.
Sashay away.
Sashay away.
So dim the lights, let the credits roll. It's the real verdict. Time to know.